Mr. Friend, can you please give a brief history of Tyler's scouting career?
Thank you, Mr. Sheik. Good afternoon. My name is Bill Friend. I had the great privilege of being Tyler's Cub Master at Pack 580 when he bridged over or came over to our pack from Pack 780. I currently serve as the Items Chair for Troop 733 in the Venture Crew Advisor. While I was Tyler's Cub Master, he achieved Tiger, Wolf, Bear, Weeblos 1, and Weeblos 2. While Weeblos 1, he earned the Arrow of Light on February 16, 2007. He joined Troop 733 and achieved Scout rank on February 22nd, 2007. His first border review resulted in a tenderfoot rank May 22nd, 2007. He achieved second class Scout on November 27th, 2007. First class was achieved on February 26th, 2008. He was elected by his troop and members to the Order of the Arrow on May 30th, 2009. He participated in the Order of the Arrow and achieved a Brotherhood Honor the next year in 2010. Tyler received the Star rank on January 27th, 2008, the Life rank January 26th, 2010. He enjoyed scouting and finally set for his Eagle Board review on July 18th, 2013. Tyler has held several leadership positions with the troop, including Assistant Patrol Leader, Cobra Patrol Leader multiple times, Troop Guide multiple times, Troop Scribe, Senior Patrol Leader, and Webmaster for Troop733.com. Tyler participated in 87 nights of camping. He participated in several flag ceremonies, including the Monster Jam Color Guard at Angel Stadium for over 35,000 fans. Mr. Sheik, Eagle Candidate Tyler Hoen.
Well, at this time, I'm asked to offer special comments about Tyler. We're very proud of you. You have done a great job. And actually, the Hoen family, you guys have given so much to this troop and to the scouting program that the words cannot really describe that. You've been on tons of outings and leadership positions. And I think that was a role model as a parent that Tyler saw and gave so much back to the program. So we're definitely very proud, and it was an honor. Thank you for inviting today. At this time, I will ask to go ahead and move with the program. It does say here that I introduce you as Eagle Scout, but you haven't taken an oath yet, so we'll leave that to Mr. Gentleman. We introduce that part. Thank you.
Okay, Tyler, on behalf of the Troop 733, your parents, and my wife and I would like to congratulate you in your great honor of becoming an Eagle Scout. I'm here to do the Eagle Charge. Good afternoon, my name is Mr. Gentleman, and I'm adult advisor to the troop, and I was Tyler's Eagle Project Advisor. Scouts of all nations make up one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world history. You have been judged by the Boy Scouts of America in being worthy to this honor. All who know you and rejoice your achievement, this award, as you will know, is an honor of responsibility. You are a marked man. As an Eagle Scout, you are assumed the solemn obligation to your duty to God, to the country, to the fellow Scouts, and mankind in general. This is a great undertaking as you live up to the obligations you bring honor to yourself, to your brother Scouts. I charge you to take your citizenship and solemn dedication, be a leader, but lead only toward the best. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold to the highest level of service of God and to your fellow man. So live and serve as those who know you and be inspired to finer living. I charge you to become among those dedicated hearts, hands, skills, and abilities to common good. Help build America's future by continuing to set an example of clean living, honest work, unselfish citizenship, and reverse it to God. Whatever others do, you will leave behind a record of which you may justify proud. Eagle candidate Tyler Hoen, I charge you to enter the Eagle Scout Brotherhood, holding without reservations, and ever before the ideas of honors and service. By the reception to the Eagle Scout promise before your fellow members, you will become an Eagle Scout. When you pledge yourself on the sacred honor, you will be sealing your internal loyalty to the code of the Eagle Scouts with the same words which chose dedications of independence. Will all the Eagle Scouts in the audience today please rise to revise. Scout son, please. Please follow me after the. I refer my allegations to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
I refer my obligations to the 3 promises of the Scout Oath.
I thoughtfully recognize and take upon myself and the responsibilities of an Eagle Scout. On my honor, I will do my best to make my training an example. And as my status and my influence, strongly for better scouting. And for better citizenship in my troop, in my community, and my contacts with other people. To this I pledge my sacred honor. 2. Please be seated. Not you, Tyler. Tyler, your conduct among the trail has been excellent. You have rededicated yourself to the principles of scouting. But one more thing is important, your future. As an Eagle Scout, you become a guide to other Scouts. You become an example to your community. Remember that your actions are now a little bit more conspicuously, and people will expect more of you. To falter your responsibility would reflect not only on you, but also your fellow Eagles. All fellow Eagles and all the Scouts. The torch you carry is not only yours, but it is also ours. Tyler, I met you when you first came into the troop, and I remember the energy that you had. It continued on to your first border review. I'm not your first court of honor when you made tenderfoot. I remember, I sit there thinking about it, and I sit there remembering, and I go, the one thing that really stands out is when Mr. Sheik called you up to the pedestal to get your tenderfoot badge. He asked you to guide your parents up to the stand, and you ran up to the stage, and your mom and dad were still sitting in the audience. You've continued that energy throughout your scouting career, and I've watched you grow, I've watched you mature, I've watched you become a fine young man that everybody should look up to. When we did your Eagle project and had a guided through, this is to all you Eagle candidates out there, of all the past Eagles and the present Eagles that I work with to this day, you are the only one that came up to my house with a CAD, a computer-aided design drawing of what you wanted. I mean, this is a first. And I turn around and I look, and I listen to you. We only made a couple of tweaks in your project and what you decided that you want to do, and it came out fantastic. I am so proud of you and what you've done and accomplished. I'll be coming up to Reno to visit you. But, you know, it's congratulations on behalf of everybody from the troop and my parents, my wife and I, and your parents. So, presentation, Mr. Rossman. Thank you.
Life Scout Tyler Hoen, we are finally at the point where you have been waiting for.
Having confirmed all readiness for the reception of this award, it is now time to formally present this high badge of accomplishment. By the authority vested in me by the National Court of Honor of the Boy Scouts of America, it is my privilege and pleasure to pronounce you an Eagle Scout. May the oath you have taken always remain with you.
No words of this Court of Honor could do justice to the devotion and patient perseverance with which your Scoutmaster has helped you towards worthy manhood. Only from his hands could you receive your Eagle Award at this moment. Scoutmaster Mr. Rossman pinned the badge on this new Eagle Scout.
Troop attention! Salute! Two. Seated.
In recognition of fatherly advice and guidance along the trail to Eagle, I will ask this Eagle Scout's father to now present to his son, the Eagle Scout, certificate and personal letter of recommendation from the Chief Scout Executive, Boy Scouts of America.
So here's his certificate. So I'll say congratulations. His mom and I also wanted to give him a lifetime membership in the National Scouting Association.
As a symbol of what his mother has made possible, the court will now ask this Eagle to present his father, I guess it was his mother, with a miniature Eagle pin. Yes. No one will ever know the unnumbered acts of self-sacrifice and helpfulness from the mother of this Eagle Scout, which have led to this night. And Eagle's already pinned the mother, which is nice. As a symbol of what his mother has made possible, the court will now ask the Eagle to present his mother, which should be with an Eagle pin. When all insignia have been presented, oh, never mind. Okay. I would now like to call upon Mr. Friend to come forward. Papa pin? Oh, you didn't do the papa pin? I thought you did. Please, present your father with a pin. Thank you. All right, now would Mr. Friend come, please.
The SPL, please join me. I have a quick little anecdote about Tyler. I remember first outing that Tyler was the SPL on. And one of my favorite parts of the scouting program is to watch a scout, no matter what rank, take that podium for the first time and assume leadership of the troop. It becomes a reality at that moment. And it always sends a shiver up my spine. And, I'm sorry. I remember Tyler, when he took that position, I remember Mr. Rotsman, I was just sitting watching and waiting. And you almost had to hold him back. You almost had to hold him back from jumping up and taking leadership. And he did, and it was incredible. his first action as the executive advisor of the troop, he got a little overzealous, and his command approach was very much disciplinarian. And I remember having to take him aside and say, Tyler, they're going to listen to you because you're a leader. You don't have to be that zealous. And he settled right in, and from then on it was just a cakewalk. The next 6 months was actually incredible and remarkable to watch, and I'll never forget it. Thank you for allowing me to be part of this ceremony. At this time, we're going to present Tyler with his Scout neckerchief. On behalf of the Scouts, adults, leaders, committee members, and Boy Scouts of America, and the members of Troop 733, past and present, it is my pleasure, Tyler, to present you with your Eagle Scout neckerchief and neckerchief slide. At this time, I will ask the SPL to please remove Tyler's existing neckerchief. Tyler, it is my honor to congratulate you, and may I also remind you that scouting should now become an even greater tie between you and your parents, binding you forever closer as a family. To you, Tyler, Scout Hoen, I express confidence that you will honor scouting with your life and your service, as tonight, scouting honors you. Honor Guard, would you please join the Hoen family? Stand behind them, please, Honor Guard. Go ahead.
Just do the knickers.
Okay. Mr. and Mrs. Hoen, would you please present Tyler with his neckerchief? Ladies and gentlemen, a well-decorated Eagle Scout Tyler Hoen. Would the Eagle Guard please escort Mr. and Mrs. Hoen back to their seats?
It gives me great pleasure to introduce the Honorable Mayor Craig Young, who will present Tyler with special recognitions for the new Eagle Scout.
Thank you, Mr. Costello. Tyler, this has to be the most organized, orchestrated, scripted Eagle Scout I've had the pleasure of participating in. For those of you who haven't seen, we have instructions all the way through. And you've done a marvelous job. Congratulations on your accomplishments. There's only one thing that I actually see that is missing in this entire script, and that's that the person who needed scripting more than anybody else here, me, doesn't have a script. And you will learn this as you proceed in life. So as the mayor of Yorba, I'm a politician. By career, I'm an attorney. And I'm even very comfortable in a sanctuary because I've been a licensed pastor for a while. So I'm about as long-winded as anybody can possibly be. Anybody needed to be scripted, it was me. So, you know, it's at your own risk. Congratulations. This is first to the family, and it's been said, but as you all know, it takes a village to be able to achieve the results that you have achieved. So let's pause just for a second and give the family a hand for all. Tyler, I have a pen for you, and don't come close. You know, I have a pen, I have a certificate, but since you didn't script me, I'm going to take just a second and speak for a minute as well. My family and I been spending a little time in Alaska this summer, and your scoutmasters spoke of some challenges that you had in leadership. And as mayor, if anyone's paying attention, I too know a little bit about challenges in leadership. As we were in Alaska this year, though, it was very telling to me about what leadership really is, and lessons that I had learned before, but it's great to see it visually. Our guide, as we were out in the boats and began to really tour some of the areas that we were in Alaska, spoke of who appears to control the skies in Alaska and who really controls the skies in Alaska. And I think it speaks to servanthood type leadership. And as I try to glean from what has been said so far today, I think you've already taken some marvelous steps towards that. As you look to the skies, the crows, and even as you look to some of the totem poles that they have throughout Alaska, the crows appear to control the skies. They flock in numbers. They will pick on the eagles who are there in Alaska. They will scavenge, and they will really be quite ornery and loud and obnoxious in attacking all that is to be in the skies. And the eagles, and there are many, there are actually 10,000 eagles in Alaska. The eagles that are many just sit and endure and patiently allow this to happen. And the guide told us the reason that the eagles do that is because in the end, when they get tired of the picking and the gnawing and all the obnoxious behavior that the crows do, so if you watch carefully, you'll see eagles screech and come out of the sky towards a crow, and then suddenly you see a few feathers and you will not see any crows anymore. The eagle really controls the skies, but it controls it from a position of strength, not from a position that needs to assert itself. And so it's this kind of leadership that I pray that you continue to grow into, a leadership that is quiet, that is gentle, but strong and firm. And so with that, no further ado, I present you two things. Number one is a pin. As scouts, you guys are fond of pins, and we too at the city are fond of pins. So we have a pin from the city of Yorba that has the flag colors on it, the United States of America, the red, white, and blue flags, as well as the humble beginnings, the house of President Nixon. And it shows that you can start low and achieve anything in life. And the Eagle allows you to do that. And then we have a certificate as well. And it is my pleasure to give you the certificate of recognition on behalf of the city of Yorba for attaining the highest level of performance that you can attain. And congratulations for all that you've done.
I would like to now present Mr. Ed Arnold, U.S. Submarines veteran.
Good afternoon. Today I'm representing the submarine veterans. We meet at the Naval Weapons Station in Seal Beach. Outside the main gate, just north of the parking lot, is World War II Submarine Veterans Memorial. It has the monuments for 52 submarines that were lost in World War II, and it's open daily. You don't have to go in the main gate, you just park in the parking lot. And I encourage you all to go down there and see it. But today we're honoring Tyler, and I have a certificate, and I would like to read that certificate. It says, in recognition of outstanding achievement presented by the LA Pasadena base, U.S. Submarine Veterans Incorporated, to Tyler S.A.